Mum! Where did you put my football kit?
All right, mate.
You've got to understand, Jack.
What? Understand what? This?
Jack, long time no see. How's things at Waterloo Road?
What have you done?
You're a clever boy, Jack.
You work it out. That's my mother, you piece of filth. My mother!
It doesn't mean she doesn't get lonely. She has needs. She couldn't keep her hands off me.
What would she see in you?
Why don't you ask her that? Careful, Jack.
You think I'm scared of you? I'll wipe that smug smile right off your face.
All right.
You better pray I don't set eyes on you again, Barry.
Can't see how that's gonna happen. Can you?
Hello? Hello? You see? Do you think it would come to that? And I'm obliged to stand against him. So, if this comes to trial, the evidence I give could result in his prosecution. Thank you.
Was that your dad's? You were there when he needed you.
Is everyone in the staff room?
No, not quite. Give yourself a moment.
You're not seriously considering it?
Well, I won't have a choice. If Michael goes to trial, I'll be called as a witness.
But you will back him, right?
It's not that simple.
No, Grantley, how was the honeymoon?
Oh, expensive. And has our esteemed leader returned? Or is he languishing in prison as we speak?
Hey. Supportive, remember? Whatever your personal feelings.
Welcome back, everyone. It's nice to see you all. Now, as some of you know, this term presents us with new challenges.
And possibly a jail sentence.
The opening of our new pupil referral unit. We've set the bar pretty high in terms of academic achievement here at Waterloo Road, but we also have a commitment to those students who are underachieving and therefore vulnerable. And now, thanks to Lorraine, we can facilitate just that. Phoenix Taylor, for example, is one of those kids who might otherwise have faced leaving school with no qualifications. Similarly, Rhiannon Salt and Jodie Allen. The PRU offers them individual learning paths tailored to their needs. Now, obviously, the unit needs strong leadership. And I know I've got the right person for the job.
I'm thinking of Jack McAllister for captain this term.
It's very good. Tom, make sure the kids from the referral unit hear about this. Representing the school's a great way of helping them start to feel proud of themselves and the school.
Of course.
Great.
Michael.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Everybody, this is Nikki Boston. I think some of you know her from before. She'll be heading up our new pupil referral unit, the PRU.
I certainly see a few familiar faces, but I look forward to working with you all.
Do you want a tea?
Yeah, please.
I can't believe you're excited at the prospect of sharing a home with an acne-ridden hormone.
Are you getting to foster Kevin?
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait to see his face. I haven't had a chance to speak to him yet.
Do you think we're meant to ignore the elephant in the room? I mean, how does it make us look?
Well, he does seem to assume we're condoning what he did.
No one's condoning it.
One more thing, everybody, if I could have your attention. It does seem like I need to address the fact that I'm facing legal proceedings regarding the death of my father. Lorraine's agreed that, for the time being, as this is still a personal matter, it shouldn't affect the smooth running of the school or the opening of the PRU.
The debating society meets tonight, after school. Would you consider taking part in a discussion on euthanasia?
Hello?
Sorry I missed the briefing.
No, that's fine. I'm sure you'll get up to speed. How are you?
I just want to apologise for my behaviour last term. It was abominable.
Well,
Thanks for giving me another chance.
you're an excellent teacher, Christine. I wouldn't want to lose you.
You know, I was a bit nervous about today. I thought I'd be the hot topic of conversation.
No, that's me. Are you teaching Imogen Stewart today? Don't shy away from talking about it. Just apologise. Take control.
Oi! What are you looking at? Are you okay? Oh, come on, Imogen. No matter what happened, you're still better looking than those saddos. How's Connor?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. Not since.
You're joking, right?
He hasn't even texted me.
When we spoke about the PRU last term, I thought it was going to be a small unit for the kids who would otherwise have left Waterloo Road.
So did I.
I didn't realise it was just going to be thrown open to kids abandoned by other schools as well.
I think it's a positive move. It sends out the right message for the school. Come on, we can make a difference. How bad can it be?
About as bad as it gets. The Barrys. Father in prison for armed robbery, kids following in his footsteps. One of them assaulted a teacher at Havelock, 2 of them were expelled. Positive enough for you, Mr. Clarks?
Sian. What are you going to tell Michael?
Billy was my friend. I can't lie in court.
Jack, just the person I wanted to see. Having trials for the team today. You going to be there? I've arranged for a warm-up match after school. I was thinking about you for team captain, like you were at Havelock.
Hello? Earth to Jack McAllister.
Captain, yeah. Sounds great there. Thanks, sir.
Well, you'll have to set a good example. Training, keeping up with your schoolwork and so on. You up for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Great. Well, I'll see you at lunchtime. You can help pick the team. Put these up at break, will you?
Look at the state. You cannot take a leaf out of your sister's book.
Her skirt gets any shorter, you'll see a T. You shouldn't be looking sick out.
All right, you remember the deal, yeah? When your dad's banged up, we've got to stick together. Keep things taking over, and what does that mean?
Keeping our heads down and out of trouble.
Yeah, and you better remember it. And you, lies in my life, we're all in the fourth now. Your dad's lawyers aren't cheap, so you got to use this, yeah? Think smart. So are you studying us for an exam, or are you just dazzled?
Can I have a quick word with Michael?
I'll try and get back at lunchtime, but I've got meetings all afternoon.
OK. Miss Barry?
Michael, we really need to talk.
You know, you really should schedule meetings through me. Mr. Bones on a very tight schedule.
Sonia, can you get Imogen Stewart up here for me, please? Can we do it later? Arrange it with Sonia. One of our rules is that our girls wear appropriate school clothing. Nothing too short or tight.
So that's not OK?
No.
You can't tell me what to wear, Mum.
Rules are rules. And if Mr. Bain wants you to come in wearing a wetsuit and clown feet, you do it.
Are you going to take that from some bloke who topped his dad?
I beg your pardon?
Casey, shut it. Sorry about that. So you helped your old man along. I mean, we've all bent a lot of bits, haven't we, Ian? But when it's your time, right?
Can I have that in writing? Just in case we think it's your time soon.
OK, there's a lot riding on your introduction to the PRU, so if you're not prepared to take this seriously,
We are. And I just want you to know that this is a fresh start for all of us. Isn't it?
Well, that's good to hear, because I know that Casey and Barry were both excluded from Havelock for violent and disruptive behaviour. Same with their previous school in Liverpool, so Waterloo Road PRU really is their last chance. Can I have you look this over and sign it, please?
Yeah. What is it?
It's the code of conduct. We talked about it when we met last.
Don't sign not until you've had it looked over.
This is for your mother to decide, not you.
Or maybe I could have a couple of days to think about it, eh?
You have until the end of the school day. With respect, do you want your children to come here?
Of course.
You might want to think about taking more responsibility. Thank you, Mrs. Barry.
Mr. Bain.
Imogen, can you come? Take a seat. Imogen. So, we have a new pupil joining us. Her name is Dynasty Barry, and I'd like you to take her under your wing. I think it's important she has somebody she feels is supporting her through her first few days. Do you think you can manage that? I also wanted to tell you personally about the inquiry into the accident. It was ruled that the fault lay with the workman who left out the paint stripper.
Not Mrs. Mulgrew, then?
Mrs. Mulgrew is more than aware of her part in it. She's on an official warning. And I can tell you that she's absolutely horrified by what happened. But you have been very brave and stoical about this. Everyone's so pleased that you're back at school so soon. You are a very remarkable young woman, Imogen.
Okay, take a seat. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, folks, this is Barry and Casey Barry.
So, if he's Casey Barry, you're Barry Barry.
Yeah? Think it's funny, do you?
Barry. Has your mum got a stutter or something? Or just no imagination?
I'm so good they named me twice.
Stop the chatter!
Not a fit bird in sight.
Yeah, because you and your brother are well fit.
That's my sister you're being funny about. Have you got something to say about that, Chubster?
I mean it. Settle down.
You? Good. Now wind your neck in.
Okay, everyone, quiet.
Why are we in here, miss?
The PRU? Because you're not performing well enough in the mainstream. Now, it might be that you've got particular problems that we can deal with better here. Or it might be because you're disruptive and rude. Spit it out. OK. Now, I've convinced Ms. Donegan and Mr. Byrne that I'm going to make this unit work, and I don't make false promises. So here is how your day's going to be. We start in the morning with circuit training. Oh, trust me, you'll benefit from a physical workout. One-to-one sessions are going to be used to plot your individual learning plans. Now, any problems we'll address on the way. There's no danger anyone's going to be left behind on my watch.
Moving Liam to different foster
In the afternoons, we've got life skills, which is going to cover everything from budgeting your accounts to doing your washing.
How am I going to see him if he's at the other end of the country?
When I'm talking, no one else does.
Oi! That's private, that.
Don't read it in class. I'll give you it back at the end of the day.
I never asked to be here. I was fine as I was. And I'm not filling out some rubbish about aims and goals and all that.
Hand it over.
I need to answer it, it's important.
Either hand it over, or you'll be doing circuits instead of your break.
Yeah, right.
You think I'm not serious? Very wise.
That's the science lab, and this is us back to the English corridor. It'll take a while to get orientated.
No, I'll be fine. That's the maths stairwell. Up there's the PRU. Back there's the main corridor which passes through the CDT, to the canteen, to the computer room, to the crush hall. Photographic memory. I'm not being nosy or nothing, but going to tell me what happened to your face. I mean, it's pretty recent, right? So I'm thinking it's a jealous ex-boyfriend or something.
You should ask Mrs. Mulgrew. She knows all about it.
What other kinds of love is the poet exploring? Hello, Imogen. And you must be Dynasty Barry.
And you must be Christine Mulgrew.
Very funny. Why don't you take a seat?
Where's Connor?
He's not well, decided to stay at home. Right, well, we were just talking about the poetry of Les Lockhead, Gum, and Caroline Duffy.
What are you staring at?
Dynasty, if you want to say something, put your hand up.
What happened to Imogen's face?
I hardly think she...
She said you knew all about it.
OK, well, most of you know that Imogen was involved in a fire last term. A fire that I must take responsibility for. It was a difficult time for me. But I want to apologise for the pain I've caused as a result of my thoughtlessness. So I'm sorry, Imogen.
Kev!
It's official. You can move in. It's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It really is.
Oh, that'll be great mates, you and me, aren't we?
Yeah, of course.
Hello. Oh, all right, Lula.
Yeah? You?
Oh, great. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, smashing.
Right. Great. Glad to hear it.
It's a little bit too much.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. In school, me teacher, you pupil.
Sure. Sweet.
So, team captain. I'll need to come and watch you play sometime.
Hey, it's a girl. Still sexy. What you doing here? Miss me old mate Jack so much you decided to follow him here?
They've stuck me in the PRU. Stop pretending we're mates. I had enough of you at Havelock.
Just 'cause me and your mum are hot to trot shouldn't mean you get jealous. You're still my #1 guy.
You really think my mum's interested in you? Just a bit of rough. You know something else? You're just one in a line. Hey, man! Just look at you. Your dad's doing time and you're going the same way. I don't want you anywhere near me or my family, you got it?
You don't mean that. Come on, you and me, we were a team.
No, we weren't. What you doing this side of the school anyway? The lot of you. Shouldn't you be in the special unit for delinquents? Guess they need to keep the special ones behind locked doors, eh?
You what?
Best place for you, scum. My office, now.
Sit down. What was all that about? The PRU unit wasn't set up for you to use as a punch bag to exercise your feelings of superiority. Well, do I get an explanation? I have just heard you using abusive and bullying language towards another pupil.
He's the bully.
Not from where I'm standing. You know, I had high hopes for you, Jack, but after that debacle out there, I'm not sure you're fit to be the captain of a team.
You don't understand.
Well then, why don't you justify what you've just done out there? And you better have a good reason for it, because otherwise you're in serious trouble. Jack?
I caught them. This morning. My mum and Barry. I had to go home and get my football kit and found them. They'd been at it. In my mum's bed. And then I come into school and there he is pretending to be mates and everything. I mean, what's he doing here anyway? He's a criminal. So I'm sorry, sir, if I'm not your top student today, but he's messing with my head.
Tuck your shirts in, please, lads. You know the rules. Class starts in 2 minutes. And later this afternoon, we're going to be talking about personal goals. I've got eyes in the back of my head, Rhiannon.
Shame we don't have them on the side.
Jodie! What are you playing at? Get off my car!
What's that, miss? Oh, can't hear you, sorry.
You heard me. Get off my car now.
I won't let her phone back.
You don't negotiate with me.
Then I'm not getting off the seat. Touch me, I'll get you done for assault.
You have so picked the wrong person to try that on with. Get down. Get down! Right, that's break time over for you, Miss Allen, and the rest of you, get in!
I'm allowed.
You're allowed to do what I tell you to do. I am the boss of you, and you better get used to that. Now get inside. Now! In. Get back to your class.
Everything okay?
Yes, fine. She's just testing me.
I want to call an assembly for all of the sixth formers and obviously all of your pupils as well. I think we need to iron out the prejudices and all this negative opinion about the PRU. Make sure the kids know exactly what we're aiming for, okay?
Sure. Okay, listen. At the assembly next period, I expect you all to make a good impression. Don't pander to people's preconceptions about you. Prove people like Jack McAllister wrong.
We're just being dragged along so they can point on that.
You're on very thin ice, lady. It's in your interest to get back in my good books after that nonsense at break. Where have you been, Barry?
With Mr. Clarkson, miss. He wanted to hear my side of the story. You know, when Jack McAllister had to go at us. Then I got a bit lost coming back, couldn't get in the security door. I'm gonna need that combi.
Because that's gonna happen, isn't it?
What do you think of the head top on his old man?
Mr. Byrne did not top his old man.
Really?
Yeah.
Just like my old man didn't touch that security guard. Fact, I wouldn't mind going to this.
You want to go to a debate on euthanasia?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, me and all.
You wouldn't be trying to get out of your life skills class, would you? All right. If you can show you've got an interest in it, you can do some research. Those of you who come to me with 3 sentences or more on how you feel about euthanasia and the statistics to back it up can go. It's either that or how to calculate your weekly food shop with Mr. Chalk.
Are you all right?
Can you come, please?
Mr. Barry. I'm hoping your relationship with Jack's mum can be kept quiet. I know that Jack'd appreciate your discretion.
Man, I wouldn't say a word about it. Hand on heart.
Good. Well, I know he'll be grateful.
Hey, miss, let me. I'm good with me hands.
I've spoken to Barry. He isn't going to say anything, okay?
Okay, everyone, quieten down, please.
Right. I was appalled to hear about an incident earlier on today between one of our seniors and a group from the referral unit. I will not tolerate this kind of behaviour. And I expect PRU pupils to conduct themselves responsibly. The referral unit is to enable students who've had difficulties in the past to fulfil their potential. And I believe that some of our greatest successes can come from the PRU. Now, so that you can begin to have a greater understanding of what the PRU stands for, I believe Miss Boston's prepared a short film for us about the achievements of other units elsewhere.
Thing is, I've spoiled him.
Outside, now! Barry, wait in my office.
Thank you! See what he's like? He's got those...
Hey, I need you to be calm, Jack. Look, listen to me. Look, you can't change the fact that your mum and Barry have had an affair, just like you can't change what's just happened in there. But you do have the power to choose what you do now. Look, you do something stupid, you lose your head, who's won? We'll be dealing with Barry, not you. Look, you do anything in retribution and Mr. Burns not going to back down from what he's just said in there. You'll be facing expulsion before your exams, watching your promising career get flushed down the toilet. So you take your time, get your head together over lunch, and I'll see you at the trials.
I can't.
Yes, you can. Look, man up, Jack. You're my captain. I'm giving you a test. Are you going to break under the pressure? Now be at the trials. I need you. Right. That was all about winding up Jack McAllister.
He's certainly making sure we know he's arrived.
Look, I think we all knew what we were doing when we accepted the Barrys into the school.
He's vindictive, Michael.
We need to come down hard, straight away.
Well, I'll talk to him. The PRU cannot be seen to fail on the day of its launch. Barry's clearly the type of kid that the PRU was designed to cope with in the first place.
Well, I'll handle Jack.
I'm getting in touch with Carol Barry. I want to get her up here and insist that she backs up any disciplinary procedure that we put in place. But for now, I think we should just keep an unblinking eye on Barry, all of us, OK? Carol Barry on the phone. Tell her I want that code of conduct signed in on my desk before the end of play today, or she can remove her offspring. Your leg off that chair. Take your leg off the chair and sit up straight. Think you're smart? Hmm? You think this is the first time I've had to deal with someone like you? Right, well, I'm going to tell you how this is going to go.
You need evidence, sir.
It was you on the tape. And I'm quite within my rights to exclude you right now. I will not have you be the cause of the Waterloo Road pupil referral unit failing, and I won't allow you to intimidate staff or bully and antagonise your fellow pupils. Do I make myself clear? You make a mockery of me or anyone else in this school again, and you are out. Understood? Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
You can apologise to Jack and stay away from his mother.
Didn't like it anyway.
Sorry, Kev.
Yeah. I wanted to know how soon is soon.
Well, it's between me and you and the social worker, but, I don't know, maybe next week?
Cool.
That was something, man. I mean, what, people won't give to see the full show?
10 of the chores.
Serious?
No. course I'm serious. Teach the snot to get not to mess, eh? I'll download it onto anybody's flash drive. Pass it around.
Connor, it's me, Imogen.
Why would you do this?
To encourage debate.
It's a private matter. No need to give it a public platform.
Well, we need to open people's minds on this.
Open yourself to ridicule, you mean?
Thank you for that assessment of my debating
I am being
skills.
serious here, OK? We don't want these floating around. Parents are already withdrawing their kids.
OK, then it's clearly an issue that I have to deal with.
I am trying to manage this situation. Keep a lid on things for you. For the school.
I think it's a really brave thing to do.
Or stupid and irresponsible.
Lorraine, come on, I think you're overreacting.
I'm protecting you. Put a stop to this debate. No discussion.
Thanks for that. Want to join me?
Yeah, thanks.
Our lessons?
Well, I made a public apology to Imogen. I never said, but I'm sorry about your dad. Have they set a date for the trial?
Next week.
Well, I hope you've got a good lawyer. I know that I mean...
No, so do I. I hope I've got a good lawyer. I mean, I believe that what I did was justified, but I suppose what I really want is... Sorry, you don't need to hear it.
No, I do. Come on, tell me.
Well, I want people to recognise that all I really did was carry out my father's wishes.
Well, I don't mean to be presumptuous. But, I've got a bit more time on my hands these days. If there's anything I can do to help, if I can, I'd really like to.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
Cameron, keep your eye on the ball!
How's your lot? No standouts?
Thanks for holding it together, Jack. You feeling better? Get in, Casey!
How's it going?
Yeah, good. Just about to split the team with Jack.
What, you're keeping him as captain? After everything that happened?
Come on, he caught his mother in bed with Barry. I think we'd be overreacting to take it off him.
Yes! Well done!
See some player.
One of yours. Casey.
Right, everyone, watch Jack. Penalties.
Father watches mum.
Hey, one more word out of you and you're out. Do you understand me?
Right, the rest of you have a go at that while we finalise the team.
I think John and Sarmed defo.
And Casey.
You do realise she's a girl and Barry's sister?
Yeah.
You can't allow a 15-year-old girl into the game for the League Cup. It's against the rules.
So you've been in there because she's a girl?
Or because my face doesn't fit.
All right, hey, that's enough.
Right, go and get changed. I'll post the team on the notice board later.
Casey. Look, I'm really sorry. We would have you on the team, but once you get past 14, there are rules about mixed-sex teams. I'm really sorry.
Tom? You really think she's got genuine talent?
Out the park.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't exclude her. At least for friendlies. She needs encouragement.
what I've got. Electronic chessboard. Bluetooth. You can play people anywhere.
Gadgets.
Well, I thought Kevin might like it. Keep that mind of his busy.
Any thought for essentials? Towels, extra bedding? Food? He's a teenage boy, Daniel. Not a lab rat.
Car's been stolen? I knew it. Car keys have gone. And Jodie Allen's letter and phone.
Shouldn't you phone the police? Mrs. Barry.
Look, I don't know what he's done, but I'll sort it. I've signed that form.
Would you like to have a seat?
The thing you've got to understand about our Barry is that he's got a lot of, excess energy. And with his dad not about to guide him, he's just a bit lost. But that's why he's at your school, so he can learn a bit of sense, from you. All right, what's he done?
At a presentation, he put on a video of himself and another pupil's mother having sex.
He's done what?
We can't have her on the team. I'm still the coach here, and I say she's in. I don't care if she's a Barry. She's good. End of discussion.
He's just worried that she's better than he is. Only a tenner. I mean, you've seen the trailer. Imagine what the full thing's going to be like. Talk about housewife's choice there.
What are you talking about?
What do you think, bruv? A dirtbag of a mum getting a flesh out. Oh, do you want a copy? Sure, Barry can get you a free download if you ask nicely.
Where's my car?
How should I know?
Because you went in my bag. You took your phone and my car keys.
No, I didn't.
You better get it back super quick, otherwise I'm phoning the police. I mean it, Jodie. I can make life really difficult for you.
If you're going after me brother for what he did, don't. I'll just make him worse.
You think I'm frightened of scum like him?
I'm saying you should be. Don't say you ain't warned.
Both Phoenix Taylor and Casey Barry have made it into the team.
You heard Ma. No drawing attention to ourselves.
Yeah, and have I just how low a profile you've been keeping?
It's different. You can't play in a lads' football team. End of.
I before E, except after C, and there is no Y in euthanasia. Or F.
Seriously? Miss?
Yeah.
We don't have to spell the sentences, do we? Just say them.
Spell, write and say. You do want to go to the debate, don't you?
Of course. I want to hear Mr. Byrne tell us how to knock off budging.
Oi, watch it.
Hey, miss, can I go for a slash?
Mind your language. Don't shout. And if you want to leave the room, raise your hand.
Please, miss. Can I leave the room to go and have a whiz?
Don't test me. I'm timing you.
That's what all the birds say. Well, at least let me wash my hands. She couldn't get enough of me!
I don't want to do this! Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing.
So he filmed it, just mucking about. But when push comes to shove, she's obviously a desperate old tart. And she's the one preying on a vulnerable young kid.
Well, Barry's 18, and whilst I agree that's still relatively young, you can't possibly be condoning what he did.
So what you're saying, he's not vulnerable? And why's that then? Because he's a Barry?
No, he filmed them in bed together.
Well, he probably thought he'd need to. Prove she'd been taking advantage. I mean, I could cause a lot of trouble about this. Schoolboy being seduced by his pals more.
Are you sure you want to go down that route?
Yep.
Sorry, that's your solicitor on the phone.
What about your little brush with the law?
Would you excuse me, please?
Perhaps I'd better check on Barry and the PRU.
Well, explain yourself.
You should get done for that, you know.
Some might say he was provoked, Barry.
No excuse for violence. That's not me mad, is it? Oh, don't let it in.
Keep a low profile, I said. Now everyone knows your face and your lardy arsehole.
Don't think. Mr. Barry, you can't do that, Mrs. Barry.
Now that's what I call punishment.
You really think welling into Barry with a baseball bat was better than coming to me or Mr. Byrne? Set you up, you played straight into his hands.
What? So you wanted me to hit him with a baseball bat?
He wanted you to come down to his level. You're the attacker, he's the victim.
Well, if anyone's the victim, it's me.
Why don't you stop being so angry about what's happened and try understanding why it has?
You sold the PRU to me as a good thing for the school. Now we've got some mobster's wife assaulting her son. Sex tapes being shown to the school.
No, hold on, it was years 12 and 13 and it was stopped in a matter of seconds.
Whatever. And this? Thought I said to cancel the debate?
I thought you were busy with meetings this afternoon.
Oh, what, are you just going to go ahead with it?
Well, what harm can it do?
You're grieving. It's clouding your judgment. Please, don't be stupid.
I'm more than capable of separating my private life from my professional responsibilities here.
Really? What, standing up in front of a room full of people and baring your soul? Telling everyone what happened? What it felt like? You ready for that? I'm on your side. Now, please, just deal with the Barrys and I'll sort out this debate.
Jack in there.
I'm dealing with it.
He should be suspended for this.
I think that's too harsh.
He's just assaulted another pupil with a baseball bat. What kind of message are we sending out if he gets away with that?
Well, I've taken the captaincy from him. Besides, it's not about getting away with it. He was driven to do something that was totally out of character. Surely you can understand that. Come on, Michael. He's a good student.
Well, he's very lucky to have you fighting his corner.
I don't know where to start.
How about why? Or how long? I mean, what were you thinking? How long?
Not long. A few weeks.
Played a recording of you both. In bed. To the whole school. Do you have any idea how I feel?
So sorry.
Jack, what's happened? Where are you going?
Well, anywhere away from her.
Look, I know it's tough, Jack, but you've got to face this. You can't just run away from it.
I don't know what to do, sir.
Parents make mistakes, you know. Sometimes they need the kids to forgive them. I know I've needed my son to forgive me.
So what? I'm supposed to pretend that it never happened, am I?
No. You could move on. It's up to you whether that happens.
You're still trying to keep me and Connor apart, aren't you?
Keep on with that exercise, please. I'm just out here. No, Imogen, I am not.
Then where is he? And don't say at home, I've been there and he didn't answer. You never wanted me and Connor to be together, and now you've made sure he doesn't want me.
I am sorry. Truly sorry for what happened to you. I am an alcoholic, Imogen, but I am trying to get my act together. I know that may not mean much to you.
It means plenty. You can apologise all you like, but it's me who sees this every morning, not you. You've ruined my life. Mine and Connor's.
A few weeks ago, when my bag was stolen, remember? I was on my own, and Barry helped me. He said he was older. He said that he was working. He said that he cared about me. Since your dad's left, I felt so lonely. It's pathetic, I know. I should have been there for you. I've really let you down.
Beating yourself up ain't gonna help. I understand that we need to move on.
Can we move on?
We have to. Don't be soft.
I couldn't bear it if I lost you.
You're not gonna lose me.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
Yeah, good. I didn't realise about your mum and Barry. I'm sorry. Must be pretty dire.
Yeah. A bit.
Listen, I don't suppose you fancy seeing a film sometime? Like, not as a date. Just friends.
Yeah, sure. Be great.
Hey, look who it is. Whoa, you don't want to add assault to sexual harassment.
How could you do this to me? How could you show that?
I thought you'd like it as a memory. I'll send you a copy.
Is that it? Do you want? Do you want a kick in the nuts to add to your troubles? Go. What were you doing messing with my lad?
I really don't want to talk about this with you.
Oh, really? Well, I do, sweetheart. You make me sick. Do you know that? He's just a kid. You pouring all over him. Do you think he's some sort of cougar?
What's going on?
Just have a little mum-to-mum talk, won't we, eh? Now, he's a nice-looking lad. Do you think I should take him to bed?
Come on, Mum. Let's get out of here.
Oh, that is so cool. My brother, captain of the football team.
I'll see you at the game, mate.
All right, see you later.
Have I made some sales for you?
Let's see the money. Got a big mouth and all. Seems everyone and their dog knows about our little business plan. McAllister goes for me with a baseball bat and I get hauled in front of Bain. So, from now on, if anyone gets caught with the film, you go down for it. I know nothing.
Well, maybe we shouldn't then.
You joking me? Got ourselves a nice little earner. And over the phone.
You get your phone when you stop bumming case off about being on the football team. Why she wants to run around a wet field all day with loads of sweaty ball-obsessed lads defeats me. What she does, and she wants your approval.
Well, it's not feminine, is it?
What? You want me to be like her? All lippy and boobs?
It's one thing having a kickabout with your big brother, but all those lads in a changing room.
Oh, get real, Baz. Do you want your phone or not?
All right. Where is it? Have you deleted it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I saved your hairy backside this afternoon. Don't forget it.
Just focus on the game, OK? I know it's hard, but give Phoenix as much support as you can. He's still finding his feet.
Right.
And help Casey. Be the bigger man here, Jack. She's a good player, but she needs the breaks. All right?
Right, come on!
Quite an eventful first day you've had, Mr. Barry. I'll be keeping my eye on you from now on.
Here, you've got to pass the ball more. They're getting off you too easy. Pass the meter a lot more, all right?
Or me. Come on, Wally, Danny! Move forward!
Well, you know what you were saying earlier about the PRU?
Yeah.
I think you're right. Segregating the kids, putting them with others like the Barrys is... Well, as much as I rate Nikki...
Sorry, Tom, can we talk about this later? We need to talk.
That sounds honest.
I've been called as a witness for the prosecution at your trial.
Well, that's good. You knew my dad. You knew his wishes.
Yeah, but he never said anything to me about wanting help to die. If they ask me, I'll have to tell them that.
So we'll get your room sorted, double quick time, mate. Get your moves in. Hey, we'll be like a proper family. It's cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, me too. I got you some things, well, gadgets, really, because I know you like a challenge. Not just for fun. I don't want you to feel like a lab rat or anything.
Imogen came round today.
I know she did.
How am I going to face her knowing what I did?
You're going to have to learn, son. No one is questioning our story. You've just got to stick to it, okay? Because you can't hide away forever.
Doesn't hurt me. You wanna feel how it feels. You wanna know that it doesn't hurt me. You wanna hear about the deal I'm making. You and me. And if I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building.
That's it! We're rich!
Can't believe we just heard that. We've won the lottery. Look at this.
It says right back. You like?
So what if I told Dad I wanted to?
I don't want him involved.
Right, get off!
Dad?
What are you doing here?